eye of the storm passed the island's southern tip without making landfall. The Big Island is Hawaii's largest, has a population of around 210,000 people. The Category 1 hurricane was established as it hit winds of 75 miles per hour yesterday. News and analysis at townhall.com.
Mariota here. When it comes to supplements, two things matter most. It works and you can trust it. Rather than tell you about Relief Factor, we'll let our customers do it. We hear from people every day whose lives have changed, and we'd like you to hear their stories. Mark was in tears from his daily hand joint discomfort, but after a week on Relief Factor, he felt 50% better, and now he barely notices any pain. Loves our customer service. He's so happy, he's spreading the word. And Mark is just one of many. I'm one of them. I take Relief Factor every single morning for back issues. I don't take Relief Factor, my back issues come back. They make it easy to find out if you'll be the next person telling us Relief Factor gave you your life back. 3 weeks for just $17.76. Go to relieffactor.com. That's relieffactor.com. Or call 800-4RELIEF, 800-4RELIEF. You'll connect with our friendly local team, and they will do everything they can to help. We hope you'll soon be sharing your story with us as well. relieffactor.com, 800-4RELIEF.
Correspondent Donna Warder emphasizes the old saying, sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Pest experts say bed bug infestations are increasing, and this time of year, they're at their worst. Expert Eric Braun says bed bugs not only hide in mattresses, but furniture, clothing, and even shoes. And if you spot bed bugs in your luggage,
I would leave it outside. I'd unpack outside. I'd take all my clothing and put it directly in a dryer, and I'd dry it on high for about 20 to 30 minutes. Heat will kill all stages of bed bugs in your clothing.
Braun says if they're already in your home, leave it up to the professionals because they can be very difficult to get rid of. I'm Donna Warder.
As Americans struggle with rising costs, most of the nation's priciest cities share one thing in common. According to data on urban living costs, 24 of the 25 most expensive U.S. cities are governed by Democrats. Critics say years of high taxes have caused this. Breaking news and analysis at townhall.com. Correspondent Karen Jamas reports that a former Cambridge professor who was once accused of plagiarism has now been found dead.
Britain's Prime Minister Andy Burnham has called the sudden death of Jason Arday a tragedy. Speaking in Cornwall on Saturday, the Prime Minister said,
"It's a moment for reflection, I would say, reflecting on how things came to this."
Arday, Cambridge's youngest black professor, was found dead in London on Friday. He resigned last week amid media scrutiny over plagiarism and questions about his achievements. Arday's family claims he faced harassment and abuse. Julian Moem from the Good Law Project.
I think that if the press had been a little bit more compassionate, Dr. Arday would still be in the bosom of his family.
Karen Shamas, London.
Colombia still grappling with the aftermath of a 7.4 magnitude earthquake that struck the area on Monday. Hundreds are still missing. More stories at townhall.com.
The opinions expressed on this program are those of the host and do not express the views of WDBF ownership or Hometown Talk Radio. Content aired on all programs are those of the host and their guests. Hey, Joey, what's happening? I mean, what's happening in Middleboro and surrounding towns? It's time for the Middleboro Week in Review with your host, Joey Driscoll. Stay tuned for news, Middleboro news, here on AM 1530 WBBF. Hey, Joey, what's happening?
And good morning, and welcome to Middleboro in Review. I am Joey Driscoll. Today is the 16th of August, 2026, and joining me today, originally he was not going to be joining me today, but he came back from Pennsylvania a little bit early to join us here. Don, good morning. How are you?
Good. I got a call from Joey, said I need you back. So I jumped on my Learjet, and I got helicoptered there in the parking lot there at the Broadway studios. And it's flying back, right?
All right. Well, Don is here with us today. Open phone lines 508-822-1106. We're going to appease Don today and have a majority transportation related show today. Got a lot of things to kind of get off our chest here, like the fact that the MBTA and their lack of security allowed a 12-year-old to get on top of a train to train surf.
Oh, I thought I saw that. Yeah.
That is ridiculous. We're gonna get into that as well. We're gonna get into this.
What about the kid just being dumb and train surfing?
I don't know.
Who's blaming him?
It's not.
What about him? How's it the MBTA's fault if this kid's just a clown?
Maybe it's both. Maybe it's a little bit of both. All right, we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
I'm dying for the details.
We'll get into it here.
Yeah.
Philip Ang and the MBTA had to pay up, as well as there's a story yesterday about a hair pulling incident that happened between Philip Ang and a now going to be former employee. She's going to resign, I guess.
Man, you get a lot of juicy stuff, huh?
Yeah. So we got some juicy stuff in the transportation topic today, and some closures as well, as there always seems to be. But hey, it's a good thing because these closures mean they're improving things little by little here, and the MBTA has improved after these closures have taken place. So I think people just have to have a little bit more patience with this, because there will be more closures in the future. But I think at the end of the day, it's just helping the MBTA there. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about some of the other closures that are going on. I haven't mentioned this in a while, but anyone who is going down to Symphony Hall, Symphony Station's closed now as of June. Well, I'll tell you a little bit more about that as to when it's going to reopen or when it's scheduled to reopen. A little bit of a spoiler, it may or may not be this decade. Maybe right at the end of this decade.
But people need to realize too that Orange Line Mass Ave station is right there.
Yes.
It's you just walk across that little bridge there, a little Huntington Ave overpass. It's right there. So
yeah. We're going to talk about that too, on how to get around this closure here again, because it'll be closed for a good majority of the next 3 years or so.
Yeah, but that place was a dungeon.
It was.
Oh my God.
And not accessible at all.
Well, it's funny that you say that because this trip had a lot to do with ADH accessible situations that I've dealt with, and you don't realize. There's ramps and stuff like that for the handicapped and whatnot, but you don't realize until you're helping a handicapped person, how difficult it is just to get indoors, deal with bathroom stalls, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I never really had to deal with it, but as the trip progressed, I tried to be a little more smarter where I went, and in different places. Like a small little gas station in the middle of nowhere, it isn't your idea to get someone handicapped to go to the bathroom. So you have to think ahead. I mean, you have these like Sheets, for instance, out in the Pennsylvania area. That's like the big, kahuna kind of place that has everything in. But you always look for the places that have the big stalls and the handicap. So the whole idea of the Symphony Station getting rebuilt and everything being ADA compliance is great in my opinion because it's really difficult. I mean, a lot of these people operate by themselves too. They don't have help.
No.
So the people who don't have help, try.
So we're going to get into that as well on the show today. Your phone calls 508-822-1106 here. Okay, Arts and Histories.
But you're not lying to me about. You're not lying to me.
No, well, as soon as we
show
get
up because you always talk a mean game. And
second half of the program
and then you give me
is
crumbs.
going to be transportation.
And you give me transportation crumbs. He said, okay,
It's
well,
going to be
it's
transportation.
5 of 8, Donnie. What do you want to say about transportation? I'm looking at you like, really?
It's going to be transportation today.
Because I got
Big time.
Because I got a lot to talk about. Interstates.
We do. We definitely do.
Beautiful, beautiful interstates.
So we will do that as well. Your phone calls 508-822-1106. All right. Today's histories. 1954. We have one today in history today. That is this one. The first issue of Sports Illustrated is published. So now 72 years ago today. Birthdays on this day. 1888. T.E. Lawrence, a British colonel, diplomat, writer, and archaeologist. Born on this day in 1928. Anne Blythe, an American actress and singer as well. Let me see if I can get a little bit more about her. Her career spanned 5 decades, began on the radio as a child before transitioning to Broadway. She appeared in Watch on the Rhine as well, and made her film debut in 1944 in a movie called Chip Off the Old Block as well. From New York, Mount Kisco, New York, as well. So there you go. Now, we have another birthday here. 1929. Fritz von Erich, American wrestler and trainer. If you watched The Iron Claw, that's a great movie about the Von Erichs. It kind of tells you all about that family's story. A lot of tragedy in that family, and it's a really powerful movie, Iron Claw. Go check that out as well. Fritz von Erich and the Von Erichs, really important family in wrestling, in the wrestling business. 1930. Don, we have a great birthday here. Born on this day in 1930, Robert Culp. Robert Culp, American actor, director, and screenwriter. I believe I was talking about him a couple of weeks ago, Don, when we were talking about Columbo. He was in those first couple episodes of Columbo, playing this, mostly playing the murderer, the murderer, and all of his characters, all of his murderer characters, were all this sadistic, dark characters, and psychotic murderer characters. Especially those first couple of episodes that he was in Columbo. He really did a good job in that role as this, character that Columbo was trying to catch. Robert Culp, amazing actor, Don. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a yeah.
That's a yeah. He also was in Everybody Loves Raymond as well, which I did not know.
What character did he play?
Warren Whalen.
Who's that?
So I did not know that he.
That was the character?
Yeah, so I did not know that he was in 2.5 Men. I didn't know 2.5 Men. Sorry. Everybody Loves Raymond. There we go. Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Probably because I haven't watched Everybody Loves Raymond that much.
Your grandfather liked that.
It's all right, Jim.
Yeah, he liked Frank.
It's all right, Jim.
You know what I mean? Your grandfather really liked Frank. And it's like, it's funny how there's characters that people like in these sitcoms. And your grandfather liked Frank.
Born on this day in 1933, Julie Newmar, known for a variety of stage, screen, and television roles. Her best known role, of course, Catwoman. Yep, Catwoman.
Everyone loves Catwoman.
Yep, the original Catwoman.
Yeah, from the 1966 Batmans.
Yeah, the original Catwoman.
Yeah.
So there you go. Of course, there would be some other great actors.
Well, Michelle Pfeiffer, wasn't she the Catwoman in the 1990s? I think it was.
I mean, there would be a lot of great actresses that would end up playing Catwoman.
Batman and Robin.
Yep, Anne Hathaway ended up playing cat girl in I think Anne Hathaway. That was the Christian Bale era.
Okay,
She played-
and then you had the Jack Nicholson era, which was two. I think there was two movies.
Mm-hmm.
The two movies done by Michael Keaton. Val Kilmer did the third, and then George Clooney did the fourth. I don't think they did that.
And now the current Catwoman is, I believe, it's forgetting her name off the top.
But
of my
Michelle Pfeiffer played in
Uh,
the George Clooney movie.
head. Yes, I'm forgetting her name off the top of my head. I believe it might be Lenny Kravitz's daughter. Zoe Kravitz.
You know who Lenny Kravitz's mother is?
I don't know. Yes. Go ahead. I don't.
No, I'm asking you.
No, I don't. Go ahead.
She played on The Jeffersons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know her name, but she played in The Jeffersons.
So yeah, there you go. Julie Newmar, her birthday is today.
Is she still alive?
Let me take a quick look at that. I did not notice if she was. She is. Yes.
Good for her.
So
Good for
happy
her.
birthday.
Good.
Yeah, 93 today.
Good.
So there you go. Madonna, her birthday is today, 1958. She was in James Bond, or at least her music was.
What movie was that?
Good question. I don't know.
I
If
always
anyone
thought it was-
knows, give
Well,
us a call.
without taking the time to look it up. Yeah.
I think one of the last movies in the 90s.
You know what we should do? We've been talking about this before, not to get off track. You know me, I'm a get off track guy. Oh, but it's funny too, getting off track. I was watching a derailment in Worcester, I guess, a live camp.
There was a derailment on the horseshoe curve. Did you see that video?
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I wonder how that happens, you know, and what kind of nightmare that ends up being for the rest of that area.
Well, I was
Yeah.
telling the person I drove to Pennsylvania, he was asking me, what about the train? What about the train? I said, well, train's good when it's on time, but if there's any problem with any kind of derailment, any kind of situation, any kind of signaling system, the host railroad, meaning the freight railroads, meaning Norfolk Southern, the horseshoe curve situation, you are delayed for hours. I remember we were talking about the wildfires in Florida, and there was the people on the Silver Star just north of Sanford, in between Sanford and Palaca, in Florida. They were stuck on the train for 16 hours, and the bathroom started to malfunction or run out of food. People were jumping out. They just, I don't know what happened, but they were like in the middle of a swamp somewhere, and they're saying, you know, you're asking the people, no information. So I mean, things can get a little out of control.
Born on this date on August 16th, 1963, Christine Cavanaugh, an American actress who had a distinctive speaking style and provided the voice for a large range of mostly cartoon characters. Original voice of Chucky from the Rugrats. Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep. Also, Dexter's Laboratory as well. She was Dexter, which I don't know how she does it.
It's funny that
I don't know how she did it.
a lot of these cartoon MA little boys are played by women. You know, they do the sound of their voices are done by women, like
Yeah.
like Bart Simpson.
A lot of them.
You know,
A lot of them.
You know.
A lot of them were, yeah. Tara Strong was a major voice for a lot of characters as well in the animated world.
Yeah.
Tara Strong is.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, Christine Cavanaugh was in the live action film Babe as well.
Ooh, Babe, was that about the pig?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
She was in Darkwing Duck, Sonic the Hedgehog, several other ones as well. She unfortunately passed away back in 2014. Pretty young, too, 51 years old. She passed away at. Okay. And born on this day in 1980, turning, I can't believe it was 46 today, Vanessa Carlton. She had a big hit back in the, I think it was early 2000s with 1,000 Miles. Big hit there. Absolutely big hit. She had some other hits as well. She had some songs where she was like the featured singer on as well, which ended up being big. There was that cover of Yellow Taxi, I believe it's called, as well, that she was on. So Vanessa Carlton, really great career. She's 46 today. Wow. So there you go. Passings on this day, 1888. John Pemberton, American pharmacist and chemist. He gave us that great drink that me and Don love, Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And I don't want to get started on the Coca-Cola versus Pepsi debate. They're both good. Let's just leave it at that. They're both good, and I like them equally, and we'll leave it at that.
I guess I found this out in a movie, and I'm not sure there's any truth to it, but Joan Crawford had a lot to do with getting Pepsi off the ground.
Mm.
I really, I think she kind of took it over. But that's just from a movie I watched. I didn't do any hard research. No hard research here, That's just from a movie. I think Joan Crawford had something to do with it.
Yep.
And then Michael Jackson. I think Pepsi had the most brilliant ad campaign over the last 30 years than any other soft drink beer company.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, they did.
getting the right people. I mean, Michael Jackson. Didn't he light his hair on fire for a Pepsi
He did.
commercial?
That commercial,
Yeah. I mean,
Also, they had recent commercials where I don't know how they did this. I don't know how they got the permission to do this. But the polar bear from Coca-Cola, he appeared, I guess, in Pepsi commercials.
Oh, he defected.
Drinking Pepsi. Yeah.
You know what they did? They must have came out with a big number or whatever, or the lawyers all got together and made the beer look different or whatever. Or they do it, beg for forgiveness, and then see what this lawsuit is all about. And just like, well, we already made the money on the product, so we're gonna get whacked with the lawsuit. And they kind of apples to oranges on the. But Coca-Cola's had a lot of good.
They have Bill Crosby, of course. Max Headroom. That was a weird era there.
That was the new Coke. Yeah, that was one of the new Coke era.
Yeah,
right?
that was a weird era.
And I like to teach the world to sing. That song that came out in the 70s, and they brought it back, generation to generation. I mean, I think it started like in the mid 70s, and then you see that same commercial, maybe modernized or whatever in the 80s, 90s, and through the last few years. But I mean, even American advertising are real good, because if you can watch a commercial as entertainment, and I think they use the template as far as the Super Bowl to get people to enjoy commercials. I think that, they study that, and they got to say what's going to keep someone in front of the TV during a commercial, or them running to to the kitchen or the bathroom or whatever during their programs. If it's entertainment, they might sit there and watch it. If the commercial isn't, they're out of there, shutting it off. They're making their phone calls, and it's not being too effective.
No,
I mean, even like the stupid Billy Mays commercials that came out. You know what I mean? The was it Slap Chop, and
Slap Chop, yeah.
Yeah, Slap Chop. That guy was off his rocker, and then and then you start seeing parodies of comedy skits for that. So I mean, sometimes things just take off in all these directions.
Yes. I'm trying to look at something here. I thought that one of the presidents for Mexico. Oh yeah, so okay, Vicente Fox. Okay, he was hired by Coca-Cola in the '60s, and I believe he ended up being pretty high up there. I believe he was president and executive of Coca-Cola of Mexico. He ended up being pretty high up there in Mexico in the Coca-Cola business there, which that's pretty cool there for him. Again, and of course, he became president of the country of Mexico too. So I just wanted to mention that because I thought I'd heard about that too.
And you hear about companies. I mean, there's companies out there I've never seen a commercial in my life for, but they like Waffle House. Have you ever seen a Waffle House commercial?
I have not. No. All right. Passing away on this day in 1938, Robert Johnson, American singer, songwriter, and guitarist. A guy that was really important to a lot of other artists.
Yeah, like Led Zeppelin.
Like Led Zeppelin, Joe Bonamassa. We can go on.
Yeah.
With that. Passing away this day on August 16th, 1977, Elvis Presley, American singer and actor.
I've been watching his last concert. It's been popping up on my YouTube, and I watched a little bit of it, and it's just like, people say, "Oh, you look fat." He looked fine to me. He just died.
He didn't look perfect. He looked okay.
Whatever. You know what I mean?
He definitely was having some health issues at the time.
But after the fact, people dissect stuff. You know?
Exactly. Sure.
I wasn't thinking about that was his last show. I was just thinking what a great show.
I don't think anyone was thinking that was his last show.
But I watched most of it, and I was just thinking what a great show it was.
Yeah.
And how happy people were, and and they thank God we got that last show. I mean, you got to look at it from that perspective, not him. Oh, he died. And this, that, and the other thing. Come on.
Exactly. Passing away on this day in 2018, Aretha Franklin, American singer-songwriter, and passing away on this day in 2019, Peter Fonda. We're going to talk about Aretha Franklin real quick when we come back from a commercial break, but it's 7:30. Let's go to our news, and we'll also be doing transportation here in the second half of the program, so stay tuned.
5 minutes of the program, probably.
No, Don.
He reneges. I tell you, every time. He's
we'll
like,
figure it out.
pushing me. He's pushing me.
All right, so let's
6 minutes.
let's get our generic bumper going, and we'll be right back.
Is that the bumper now?
No, it's not. Well, for now, this is the bumper. Yeah.
Wow, where's yours?
320, but I don't have it. It didn't get transferred over when we got the new instant replay machine.
Oh, you guys got a new feed? Where is
Yes.
it? Top?
Bottom.
Is it brand new?
Yeah, it has half the space as the old one. So, so a lot of the cut numbers, unfortunately, did not transfer. So we're having a lot of issues with that now. And we don't have any space to record anything. So
that's why you went here the other day to do this, put this thing together. So is it full now? Is it totally full?
yeah, either we gotta get one that is just the same as the old one when it comes to the storage space.
Are you on Facebook?
I am. Why?
Pat says he can't find it.
Oh wait, no. You mean the show?
Yeah.
No. YouTube.
Yeah.
Middleboro Review on YouTube. Middleboro Review on YouTube. I'm no longer on Facebook.
Middleboro and Review on YouTube. And review.
Services to Kent Cartridge Company due to its ammunition collection, citing compliance restrictions. In warning letters under the state's Find Act, the company's pledge not to discriminate against lawful firearm businesses, with Bill.com entering the business.
Alpha said Halle Berry. She was Catwoman?
Holly Berry was Catwoman. Yeah, I believe so. I don't know what era.
I think it was.
It wasn't. It definitely was not the Christian Bale era. I remember that being Anne Hathaway. If I remember correctly, I remember that being Anne Hathaway.
Ukraine has launched hundreds of drones across Russia this
I-
week.
I'll look it up.
Killing 6
I'll look it up.
people in one of Kiev's largest aerial
Holly
attacks of the
Berry.
war.
Well, yeah, she definitely was. I just don't know what year.
Military industries and
Oh.
energy
So are you
facilities.
live on YouTube right now?
Yes, I am.
Big attack, and they destroyed
Berry.
100 of the drones. More on these stories.
2004? Well, there was a
Mariota here.
a standalone movie,
Two things.
Catwoman,
Does it work? And can you trust
with
it?
her in it.
Tell you
Cool.
about Relief Factor.
Holly Berry. There was
And
a
that's what it was.
there was a standalone Catwoman
Oh, okay.
film.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Holly Berry was
So
in it.
Michelle Pfeiffer was in the, she was in the George Clooney one. George Clooney one. Yeah.
Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway was in the Dark Knight era.
I thought what's his name did a great Batman, Michael Keaton. Yeah. I like Michael Keaton.
You'll be the next person telling us Relief Factor gave you your life back. 3 weeks.
Yeah, so, Dark Knight era. Dark Knight era Batman was Anne Hathaway as Catwoman.
So we can watch, we can go on a Star Wars binge now with the new TV. And,
Yes, we can.
yeah.
I just need to get, what do I need to get? I need to get CBS Plus, whatever it's called, the CBS thing. And then I need to get Apple TV, which I'll get today. So that we can watch all the Star Blazers and stuff. I started watching a little bit of Star Blazers.
Yeah, Tuesday we'll go take care of the cable.
Okay.
All right.
Tuesday? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right, because we want to do that. I want to make sure that that's done before the 20th.
Yep.
I need to make sure that's done. Because I don't want to be paying another $255 a month. Or, well, mom's doing that, but I don't want her to do that.
No, we gotta get rid. That's why we bought the TV. We're done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Taliban rulers have celebrated the fifth
We gotta talk about our train trip. I got a plan, so we gotta figure this out.
Good.
However, it's not UN
Sounds
officials
good.
warning of grave human rights crisis, especially for women and girls. Taliban
Did Bill watch any of the game last night?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him.
Didn't go well.
What for Pittsburgh?
It didn't go well for Pittsburgh last night.
Yeah, I guess when I got back to Tim's, his wife was watching it. Yeah, they were like, this is not a good day for. How'd the Patriots do? They win?
No,
Who they
they
play?
did not lose either. Tie. They played the
A
Colts.
tie? I didn't think there was a tie in football. On the preseason, they tied.
Preseason, yes. Yep.
What was the score?
13-13.
Oh, well, those games don't mean nothing, do they?
Preseason means nothing.
Nothing.
Other than getting reps for the rookies.
Yeah, and running rookies and
Exactly.
playing rookies.
Trying to figure out what rookies are going to be on the team.
If there was never a preseason, you never would have known how good Tom Brady was back in the day.
Exactly.
You know? Or even Devin McCourty.
Well, part of that is because Drew Bledsoe got injured, but Drew Bledsoe never got injured.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, Drew Bledsoe was
when I say he was injured, I mean he was injured.
All right.
I think he almost died.
All right, well,
kind of thing.
Now we're down to 20. Yeah, I might be right about the transportation thing.
You're not going to be right about that.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
20 up now. And you're gonna be
Don't
talking
worry
about
about
Aretha
it.
Franklin.
We're spending 2 minutes on that.
All right. Then whatever.
2 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
I want to talk about I-99.
That's
So
the
I want to talk about Interstate 99 because that's
All
like the newest. You get that on Wikipedia.
Okay, my bumper music's up there, so we're gonna go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And we're back. 7:37 a.m. here. As we mentioned before the break, we're gonna spend about a couple minutes here, 2 minutes or so, on speaking about Aretha Franklin. Who passed away on this day 8 years ago today. Obviously one of the best singers to ever live. Aretha Franklin was in the Blues Brothers movie, 2000, correct?
Blues Brothers.
The second movie. Was she in the
both
original?
both movies.
She was in both.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, she was in both.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember her role there in the second movie. So
You don't remember her role in the first movie?
it's been a while since I watched the first movie.
You know what? You know what you need to do? You know what you need to do, right?
Watch the
You
first
understand what
movie.
you need to do, right?
Watch the first movie. But yeah, obviously one of the best voices of all time.
The diner scene in the first movie? Oh,
Yeah.
God, it's awesome.
Yes, it is. I've seen parts of that first movie.
No, you gotta watch it. You
Yeah.
haven't, you know.
I've watched it, I think, all the way through at one point, but it's been a while, so I gotta watch it again.
Brush up.
But yeah, one of the best voices of all time. Of course, Respect. What other songs? Yeah, Respect. Respect.
You respect her and you love her, but you don't
The
know.
song-
but
the
you
song
don't know.
is-
You don't know
is
her.
called
You don't know all the
Respect.
songs at all.
The
I mean,
song
if I
is
asked
called
you to-
Respect.
Yeah, if I asked you to name five,
I
you can do it.
probably would name two.
But you always, if you always hear us on the radio,
But you stop
know
and
it.
listen.
You stop
Exactly.
and listen, no matter what. Even
I even though I don't know all of her catalog, I respect her immensely.
yes, and she started out in the in the church, in the choir,
Yes.
just like Whitney Houston.
So there was this concert that came out a couple of years ago, I want to say, where she was performing at a church, and I think it was probably her hometown church. I'm not exactly sure where this church was, but she was doing a set. She was performing at this church, mostly gospel songs and stuff like that. It was awesome, and it was an HBO special there. And in the crowd, it kind of shows the crowd at certain points of this documentary, of this concert film. In the crowd, one of the people that was in there was Mick Jagger.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah,
nice.
it was a big deal. This particular concert. So,
That's all right.
so just one of the best. Like I said, one of the best voices of all time. One of the best voices of all time. All right. If you have any thoughts about Aretha Franklin, of course, give us a call 508-822-1106. All right. 19 minutes to go. The final.
Here we go.
The final 19 minutes are going to be all transportation. So
We got a new addition to the family in the interstate world.
yeah, Interstate 99 designation and signage is taking place, or is going to be taking place. Lycoming and Tioga counties in Pennsylvania, multiple municipalities. State Route 15, local Route 15, interstate designation, signing upgrade is taking place. Proposed construction start was this spring, so it's underway. Construction end is next fall. July 30th, 2026, 62-mile intersection of, or section of US 15 became Interstate 99
99.
as well.
Yeah.
The new interstate, which will be co-assigned as both I-99 and US 15, is located between the I-180 interchange and the city of Williamsport, which is booming right now because of the World Series of Little League World Series. By the way, congratulations, Bridgewater, making their trip over there to Williamsport.
Maybe they'll ride on I-99. I doubt it.
Yeah, saw a lot of congratulations from other Little League teams around the area. Middleboro sent out their congratulations to Bridgewater as well, as they beat Gray Maine to earn the spot in Williamsport. So anyway, in early July, the department announced the designation Interstate 99 after receiving approval from the FHA. Here we go. FRA is totally different. Gave the approval to designate the section of road I-99 after determining the corridor meets all standards federally for interstate design, safety, and performance. On the 30th of July, per federal law, the maximum weight for divisible loads reduced from 95,000 to 80,000. This information is provided to an annual permit holder, elected and municipal officers as well. So there you go.
See, the skinny
goes
on-
into the information of the project, but
The skinny on that is, it was Pennsylvania Route 15 from Williamsport up to the state line.
Mhm.
And the feds only allow 80,000 on their federal roads. So, all right.
yes.
So the state with waivers and weight permits, you can run a little higher. So that's the case. I took 99 on my way back. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful ride. It's all mountain. It's just gorgeous. But 99 is in two segments now, okay? Which is one of the newer interstates that the United States has. And this designation, like you said, is July 30th, 2026, the Pennsylvania portion. The New York portion from the New York state line up to I-86,
Mm-hmm.
that's brand new.
Yeah.
That is, they just built that within 5 years. So they connected to it. Now, the thing is, from the southern tier of I-99, which starts at the Pennsylvania Turnpike, 220, and that goes all the way up to 80. That's like an 86-mile stretch up to Altoona, Tyrone, State College, and Bontefelli. No, what's that town? You know, is Bontefelli? No, Bellefonte, right. And then you run 20 miles east on 80 to get 220 to work your way up to Williamsport. I'm not sure if they're going to make that stretch of 80 east, 99 north, and then try to connect up. So, or they just keep them separate and just do it that way.
So keep an eye on it. Everyone who's,
Well, I went around that way because I hate going
Listening.
through Connecticut. I hate 84.
Yep.
Sitting in traffic. Even though I might drive like 80 miles longer around.
Yeah.
You hit no traffic, and it's the most
and
beautiful
there
ride.
are other places around the country that are as well building new interstates, that are going to take, a long time to build, but, there are some states that are building
Well,
their portion of, I
Right.
believe it's I-69.
If you could keep, the thing is, the best thing is, if you have more interstates, and people say, oh, we build all these interstates, yeah, but there's no idling, there's no traffic.
Mhm.
The worst thing I want to do is sit in Connecticut traffic and idle for an hour
Exactly.
because of an accident, or it's the
Yes.
stretch of 84 in New York and idling. So the thing is, it's just more highways, and they're building them smarter. Today's highways are built into the mountains, and they're so beautiful. I mean, they kind of connect with the landscape. It's absolutely nice. You got troubles on the T, right? Let's hear that, baby.
All right. I don't know who to blame here. I guess I'll just cut blame
The T.
down the half here.
The T.
Blame on the MBTA for letting this even happen to begin with.
Nah.
Not having
It was the kids' fault.
not having the
It was the kids' fault.
I don't know, not having the wherewithal to try to put something in place to prevent something like this from happening, and blame on the kid for doing it in the first place.
Well,
Well,
something happened in 1979 in North Quincy. That did happen, and the kid was killed he was surfing, and it was
Yeah.
a pedestrian bridge.
this kid was injured. Why he thought it was a good idea to do that?
Where did it happen? What
I do
line?
not know.
Red line? What was it?
I believe it was Red Line.
Yeah.
Do not quote me on that, but I believe it was Red Line.
Watch those low clearance bridges if you want to keep your head.
MBTA, please fix that because
Fix what? How's it their fault? The guys, what, he sneak into the yard?
I think it's half and half.
What?
Security needs to be better. I don't know what it
The kid's a clown.
yes, but security needs to be better.
The thing is, if you're dumb, you're gonna be dumb. If you're gonna be
The
dumb,
security needs to be better done.
if you're gonna be dumb, if you're gonna be a dumb kid,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it.
The security needs
You're not gonna make it.
the security needs to be better. This shouldn't have happened in the first place. Though.
Okay, so is there any details of what happened? Is there an article that's behind that? Or?
Yeah, I will look that up.
Yeah,
Give me a
in
second.
in the 12 minutes we have left. Yeah, sure.
Subway surfing on the red line. Yeah, not great. Boarded the train at JFK UMass with a friend at 1 a.m. in the morning.
Last train.
Okay, so yeah.
Last train. Yeah.
Climbed onto the roof. Sounds like the train was running. Train operator spotted the boy, stopped the train, called for help. Again, how done?
Does it say how he got on top?
So let me.
Obviously, they can't get from the top unless they jimmy
Of
the door
course.
and then they climb up.
He was able to get up and walk. All right, so this was before. According to the police, a 12-year-old boy climbed onto the roof of the train, the subway, to surf. Okay. He fell to the ground near the right of way, injured, was able to get up and walk, which is good. Wasn't seriously injured. Transported to an area hospital. Does have serious but non-life-threatening injuries. I
You
don't
know what?
how it says he got on.
If you say 1 a.m. here, right? I'm thinking it was the Ashmont train. Okay.
Okay.
And
But how
no, just listen to me.
was he able to get on
Well,
the roof?
the last train kind of stops for a bit. They have to stay on a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's early, they'll stay at the station a little longer than normal because it's the last train. Okay. And when it stopped, he could have jumped on the back. Okay, because on the far rear train, there's nobody there. A 6-car subway car has the driver, and then 3 cars in, you have the door operator. So there's no one on the rear.
No.
So he could have just jumped on the rear, climbed up, and he probably watched this, meaning if that train comes in, if it's the last train, they might wait a little longer, so he might have had time to do that.
But can they figure out a way
No.
to
No, I mean he
prevent
probably
this?
I think he studied it. He figured out how he can do it. It's the last train. Okay, so he surfs.
Mhm.
So the elevation of the highway above him is fine. I mean, he's got all right. So he figured this out because there's that stretch of track, there's no bridges you have to worry about going under. So this kid did his homework.
Yes.
Until you get to Forest Hills. The only thing you got to worry about, and I got to remember, no, there isn't anything like that. There's no like canopy over it. So
I just
that happened in '79.
I think it's ridiculous.
Well,
in
yeah.
my opinion.
But
this is my opinion.
But by being the last train, them stopping a little longer because they got to stay on the schedule for the last train. This individual studied it, and he figured out we'll stop here, and I got more ample time to get on. And if you're lightning, if you're a kid, can try to come a choice.
So
what's the T gonna do?
So in the future, make sure you have security at some of these places.
They got cameras, but by the time this guy got out, they didn't see it. He probably was probably on that roof in 20 seconds. He probably climbed that roof. Climbed it like a beetle right all the way out.
Kids do not climb on top of trains.
One did in 1979.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he got decapitated by the pedestrian bridge in North Quincy.
Just don't do
Done.
it. Just don't do it, because the MBTA can't stop it right now.
That was a premeditated act.
Yeah. So
there's nobody gonna stop him.
So.
And the kid did his homework because he knew there was no low clearances for like 2 stations.
Yeah.
No bridges. Okay?
So.
Oh wait, there's one. There's one at Siren Hill. I digress.
But
all right, what's the hair pulling?
So he would have just laid flat, not to make sure that he wouldn't.
No,
get hit.
surfing. You know what surfing is, right? You stand on top.
You stand on top of the thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's surfing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's surfing. That's
Exactly.
a real surfer.
So.
But we didn't.
Do not do that.
Yeah, do not do that. We don't.
Do not do that, kids.
We don't encourage that.
Of course not. Do not do that.
No.
Do not do that.
Yeah.
MBTA, please learn from this.
Oh, they will.
Please learn from
Well,
this.
that was premeditated. The kid, maybe the train stops longer.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
The last train, you said 118? That's the last train headed to the
One
first.
a.m. in the morning.
You got to know your schedules. Kid knew his schedules. He knew how long he's gonna stay there. He ran up like a
Yeah.
beetle and said, "This is my opportunity
Okay.
to do it."
Yeah.
How old was the kid?
12. 12.
All right. I'm not saying nothing, but 12 years, it's a very adventurous age.
All right.
I wouldn't want to sit here and tell you what I did at 12 years old.
You know what? We're happy he wasn't killed.
Yeah, good.
We're happy he wasn't killed.
Happy you didn't fall in the third rail and get cooked.
Exactly.
Yeah,
MBTA, please learn from this.
Yeah.
And hopefully
You know
it
what?
doesn't happen again. I don't know.
Try harder.
Exactly. Try harder to learn from it.
But it's hard.
It is. No.
Blame them.
All right. I get it.
The MBTA was put up.
I get it.
You know?
I get it. So anyway,
Clown.
the MBTA.
Airplane?
Yes.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the MBTA had to pay up $500,000 settlement to an employee in Phil Ang hair pulling incident. The agreement comes months after Ang apologized for pulling the T's chief communications officer's hair at a 2024 team dinner. How do you get to that point? Don, how do you get to that point where you pull somebody's hair? Like,
Maybe the TDS reports weren't done on time. He wasn't happy. Was it
ridiculous.
friendly? Was it just like
I
a
don't
friendly
know. So,
gesture?
according to a settlement agreement obtained by the Boston Globe, Gabrielle Monisting, I believe that's how you pronounce that last name, a woman of color who has served the T's chief communications officer since 2023, will resign from the agency that is going to be on September 18th. She'll resign and receive $495,000, covering a supplemental wage payment, damages, and attorney fees. The agreement, which Moniston and Ang signed on the 7th of August, it does not include an admission of wrongdoing by Ang. But he did actually say that. I regret my actions, have learned from this experience, and appreciate Miss Moniston's focus on assuring the MBTA learns from it as well.
Was it a scuffle? Was it horseplay? What? How do you get to that point?
So here we go. The November 2024 incident took place during a team building dinner attended by transit leaders and their spouses. At the event, the group was discussing hair, and Ang poked fun at his own baldness. First of all, he's not bald.
No.
Anyway, later, as the event wrapped up, Ang pulled Moniston's hair. The T later described the moment as an insensitive interaction.
Oh, okay. Give me a break. You know what? It's
No, it wasn't. Probably, I wasn't there.
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna say I wasn't there,
No,
but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say no.
no. Just you know what? Just like the press. You got Joe. You got President Biden, who was kissing kids and stuff like that. And the press made it like they called him Creepy Joe, and then there's no need behind that. That's affection. That's human touch.
So she
made money.
She did raise concerns about the incident to T's Human Resources and Legal Departments.
And they did not
about it. But she did not file a formal complaint at the time. He did apologize.
Yeah.
Ang did publicly.
You just can't touch people these days. People don't want to be touched. I don't blame her if she doesn't want to be touched by hair pulled by the general manager of the team.
I don't know.
You know what?
Whatever.
Whatever. They'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
I mean, and then you know who's the real one here? The lawyers. I mean, she's gonna get that settlement. She's probably gonna get 40%.
She's gonna get like 40% of it.
Yeah, she's gonna get 40 cents after she pays the lawyers.
The lawyers gonna get most of it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all right, Phil Yang.
So hopefully they can just move
She
on
has
from that.
Please don't pull anyone's hair because You're doing
don't
a good,
do anything.
yeah,
exactly.
you're doing a good job. We don't need any scandals. We don't need you to resign. You
Because you've been doing a
actually,
great job.
you're doing a
Exactly.
really, Governor
Just-
Haley did a good job putting him in, making
You
him
know,
transportation director
Be
too.
careful.
He's got 2 jobs, man, many hats. So Phil Lang, do not pull people's hair.
exactly.
Okay?
The MBTA's Orange Line will be suspended from Oak Grove to Back Bay for 11 days, starting on the 20th of August, and that is Monday the 17th, Tuesday the 18th, Wednesday the 19th. That's Thursday.
Oh, man.
Officials said the disruption will allow crews to complete signal work and track revitalization project as well. Between Tufts Medical Center and Haymarket, the MBTA said crews will replace Orange Line trains. Orange Line,
Yeah,
they will.
yeah.
The crews said they will replace Orange Line
And
Cologne.
Cologne,
Cologne?
Cologne,
Collonge?
Conge,
Is it Collonge?
Cologne. They gotta put cologne on.
Cologne
Yeah,
egg rail fasteners. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think it's the little white things that are between the third rail and the ground. They're like the connectors or
Are
whatever.
they eggs?
Eggs, yeah.
Are they eggs?
No, they're like little cologne. They gotta do like a cologne. You know, you got Boss cologne. You're gonna do it like on the. They gotta have a.
They
Yeah,
got
they
the
got-
third rail that they're replacing
Third
as
rail,
well, and insulators. Between
Yeah.
Haymarket and Assembly, truck pad work crews will do track revitalization work, replacement of ties, rail, blades, tamping work. There we go. Planned signal upgrades.
Tap dancing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Signal upgrades, relocation of equipment from temporary replacements to permanent locations in signal houses at Wellington, North Station, and Community College. Other work is to coincide with suspension, upgrading the operator platform at Wellington, inspecting bridges, plumbing upgrades within the Sullivan Square bathroom, and station cleanings. They've done a lot of station cleanings over the years.
Where they said they had a bathroom? Where?
Wellington.
See, that's what the TV needs. More bathrooms, more clean bathrooms. 'Cause I
They
think-
need them at every station.
No, that's ridiculous. They could do it every 5, 6 stations.
Every subway station if they can.
No, they can't. That's you can't do that. That's too much money.
Every big one.
Every 4 or 5 have one. Okay, more older people who might have
Well,
problems.
Symphony's gonna have one probably.
There's a lot of older people who have stomach problems and
Mhm.
they can't go 45 minutes without a bathroom.
No.
That's why a lot of these people drive.
Absolutely
It's worth being stuck on a train and you have to go to the bathroom. So I mean, and it has to be clean. So if you get clean,
Exactly.
good bathrooms, more people will take the T. If the commuter rail keeps their bathrooms clean, because I've been on the commuter
So-
rail where the bathroom
Yeah.
was destroyed and there was no bathrooms.
So the bottom line is the MBTA is doing well. The MBTA is doing well right now,
Yeah,
but they have to learn from some mistakes.
yeah. Don't pull hair.
Don't pull hair, and try not to allow 12-year-olds
That
to
was
talk on top of you.
motivated. That was premeditated. It was not their fault. But I tell you, I despite being the last train that heads to Ashmont, that stretch of track, the kid planned it. The kid watched it. He said, did his homework. He said, how long does the train stay? Okay, it's just a minute longer here.
Put our educational video and tell kids not to do it.
I'm pretty sure the last train has to leave each station at a certain time. It's a scheduled stop. So if that train
Okay.
comes in, all right, headed towards
Yep.
Ashmont and pulls into the station and it's a minute early, it's gonna wait that minute.
Yeah.
So
Do not surf on trains.
Yeah.
This is not water. This is not water.
Well,
Surfing on trains is not safe.
that
Don't do it.
that individual's gonna have a story to tell his kids. Hopefully he has kids. If he's gonna smart up, or he won't have kids.
Exactly. All right.
I'm glad to be back. I'm flying back to Pennsylvania now.
Bye, everybody.
I'm out of here. I'll be back. All right.
Learn from your mistakes. That's just stupid. I don't know what to tell you. It's dumb.
You got Pat's number.
I don't.
Can you do me a favor? Send him.
I don't have his
I'm
number.
gonna send it to you right now. Send him the my radio app on his phone, okay? So he can. 'Cause he's doing it.
Critics of the Trump administration are facing strong pushback.
Ah, jeez.